Hello and welcome to English 9. My name is Mrs. Snyder and I am very excited to have you join me on this journey this semester. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. If English can be fun, we're going to have it. This is just a quick overview of the English 9 class. We start with English 9A for the first half of the semester. At this point, I don't know exactly how many of you are in my class, but I'll find out really soon here. Let's just take a look and jump right in. Once you're in haiku, you will choose your English 9 class, and this is the Welcome to English 9 page. It goes over which textbook we're going to be using. It also goes over the essential questions for the course, some English 9 course objectives that I have for you. Mainly, I want to improve, your reading skills and reading comprehension and exposing you to different types of literature and also actually fiction and nonfiction, and then writing. We know that a main goal in an English class is to improve your communication. And so I hope that with my one-on-one appointments with all of you, I'll be able to pinpoint some areas where you might need some help individually, and we can go from there and just really improve on your own skills. These are some instructions on when you are turning work into haiku and when you are writing essays. These are some things that you have to keep in mind. So please read this, okay, before you go on. At the bottom here, I just have lots of links for you. I try to give you lots of tools, links to things that I think will be helpful to you, okay? So down the left-hand side of the page here, you have your information. This is the English 9 syllabus. I'm making many changes to the course over the semester, so this syllabus is subject to change, but that's nothing to be worried about. This is a link to something called the 3D Game Lab, and here's an overview of Module 1. So this semester, we are trying something new in English 9. We are using something called the 3D Game Lab. The 3D Game Lab is going to allow us to gamify English 9, which I'm excited about. So I'll show you what that's going to look like. To get started this week, go ahead and click on Module 1. And it takes you to the instructions for the 3D Game Lab, and I included some screenshots here. What you're going to be doing is you'll click on this button right here that says Create an Account. That's actually an active link, and it will take you to the 3D Game Lab portal. And this is the course code, like the invitation code. So you're going to copy and paste this into, or you could just write it, type it into the correct box when you go to join the class in 3D Game Lab. So when you first click on the link, it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this, where it asks you if you need an account. You're going to click that red link there to sign up. Once you do that, it will take you to an area that says kind of like, how do you want to access the class? You want to click this first option right here that says student invited with course code. And then you'll click continue to register. And then you'll start filling out your profile. It asks you to create an account. For your gamer tag, I'm asking that you choose your first name and last initial for your gamer tag. And that's just kind of how we identify you. And the course code gets pasted right here where it says course code. Copy and paste or just type it in, and I have it there for you again. And it also asks for a parent email, and I really would like it to have a parent email because 3D Game Lab can email some things to your parents for me automatically, and I really would like you to do that. So please, don't worry, I don't email them crazy things, but please include a parent email there, okay? Once you're there, I'm going to go ahead and switch tabs here. Once you're there, you're going to be working out of something that looks like this. And your gamer tag will be right there. My gamer tag is a very creative Mrs. Snyder. I've included my own cartooned gamified version of my avatar, as you can see. And basically 3D Game Lab is going to allow you to work through your assignments in English 9 in a way that's kind of fun, and your assignments really remain the same, but it's a lot of fun to gamify this for you. So instead of being called assignments, these are called quests. Okay, so when you get into your English 9 class, you'll click on quests and you'll see what I've done is I've labeled all the quests that you need to do for each module by the module number. So for module 1, you're going to be completing these 4 quests. Okay, and what you'll see is, in fact, it doesn't allow me to move these, but what you'll see is when you click on the module, you can click on the view details and it gives you all the instructions for what you need to do for that particular module. So it tells you to watch this video, which is already embedded for you, and then it gives you the instructions on what to do. Okay. It also gives you submission details. So you'll notice here that we're using 2 different platforms. This is write your response into a content block on your Module 1 Wiki project in Haiku. And then you're going to type done, the word done, in the 3D Game Lab submission box. So this is requiring you to go back and forth between the 2. I hope that won't be a problem, but I don't think it will be as you get used to it, since most of the time, most of you have several tabs open anyways. So to show you what this might look like, after you watch this video and you follow these instructions, you'll go back to Haiku and you're going to click on Connect and you're going to go down to Wiki Projects. And you're going to go to the Module 1 Introduce Yourself Wiki project. And once you click on that, you'll be able to go through and actually, once I have students enrolled in the class, you'll be able to go through and find your Wiki project site and follow the instructions here for creating your Wiki project. And if you notice back here on 3D Game Lab, it says that for your submission details, you're going to write your response into a content block on your Module 1 Wiki project in Haiku and type done here. So after you do it here in Haiku on your Wiki project, you're going to let me know that you're done and that you finished that by going back to 3D Game Lab and actually submitting, to submit your quest, you're just going to type the word done. All right, I thought about having you submit a link, and I still may change the directions to have you do that. And if you're ever working on something and you want to submit the link to it, you'd actually just go to that particular page where yours is, highlight the link there, copy it, and paste it into the 3D Game Lab. All right, and that's how that's going to work. When you click on quests again, you'll see that you can do these other quests. Now I want to show you, like this one says Module 1, Introduce Yourself. There is a prerequisite for this one. So every once in a while, under prerequisites, it'll say you can't do this quest until you've done the welcome quest, which is the first one I showed you. Okay, so if there is a prerequisite, you'll have to do the other things first. What's kind of cool is that every time you work on something, you get a certain amount of XP, just like in many video games that you've played. The XP is listed here, and your XP will allow you to level up, and you'll be unlocking different badges and different awards, and there are even some little Easter eggs spread out throughout our 3D Game Lab here, so it should be a lot of fun. Every once in a while, you will be required to verify that your quest was completed. So I have something here called a quest approver. As the game master here, 3D Game Lab will let me know when you've turned something in to be approved. And once I'm able to verify that you've done them, or I need to grade it, I will approve your request and let you move on. Okay, so I hope that this is a lot of fun. I want you to know that for this particular week on Module 1, we're really just setting up the week with who you are, introducing yourself, and all getting to know each other a little bit. And I am also going to ask that you learn who is in the class by looking at each other's, in this one here, Module 1, who's in our class. You're going to be looking at each other's wiki projects and providing each other with some feedback and kind of welcome each other to the class. And so this one here, you might have to check back on several times just as people complete their wiki projects. You can complete this one. And I see that there are only 4 little quests here for Module 1 published so far. There is actually one more that needs to be published. I don't know why it's not there yet. So anyways, that's how that's going to work. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me or use Google Chat to talk with me. Hopefully you know how to use Google Chat. It's down here down the side when you're on your Gmail, but I will be going over that as well. So I'm going to sign off for now and go ahead and let you get started. Happy learning!